My grandpa was a colorful old character, but he had a good heart and he was very community minded. He had two sons that served in the war, and my dad being one of them. And Grandpa bought quite a lot of timber from somewhere up in the Quinault Valley around wartime, and used it, loved it, and then used it in the war effort. My grandpa left it to his kids, being my dad as one of them, and it's ripe, it's ready to harvest, and it was our intention to harvest it and replant it, because being conscientious, about the environment, and then leave it to our kids and their heirs.
For 3 generations, the Damans have been managing their forest lands for a sustainable and responsible harvest. After decades of managing their property, the timber is now ripe for harvest to allow for proper replanting. Bob and Joyce have spent tens of thousands of dollars with consultants and agencies fulfilling permitting requirements. Despite following the rules, our state has forced them to stop.
The DNR is the final ruling body. They're the ones that either give us a permit or take it away from us, and they gave us a approval permit, and then the Pollution Control Board comes along and gives us a temporary restraining order that stops us.
And this is really upsetting, because not only is it taking away the opportunity to do that, it's also costing us quite a bit of money to try to work through all our options here.
The amount of money that we've spent out of pocket is basically for lawyers and for these expert geologists, the fisheries people, the forestry people, and stuff that we've gotten in there to have a look and to really say what's going on has been all out of our pocket.
The Daman family is following the rules and managing their timber property the way everyone claims that it should be managed, and that's why DNR gave them a permit in the first place. But when the Washington Forest Law Center filed a lawsuit, our state caved in. They issued a stop work order on the Daman family. And it forces us to ask the question, does government exist to provide a reliable set of rules that work for everyone? Or do they exist to be a point of leverage for special interest groups to control?
Besides the loss to us right now is the fact that our little logging show actually had the opportunity to put the food on the table for quite a few other people that were going to be employed working with us and for us, and it's going to be a loss in future generations as well.
Groups like the Washington Forest Law Center exist to harass people like Bob and Joyce, who epitomize good forest stewardship. But our government should not be part of that harassment process.
And it's just hard to put into words how upsetting this all is. It just doesn't feel fair.